Okay, so... Oh, that's right. It's not free roam. You can't just walk around. I've gotta click. Not used to that. What do you mean no cheatings? I said I may not. So I have to get the bottles for this thing. And then fill them up with water. And then get this machine working, I think. Cupboard's been mostly emptied. Alright, what did I miss? Is there something in this box? Pots and pans, they haven't been packed very well. What is in my inventory? How do I even... Oh, here we go. So I have a fireplace poker, this mask, this empty bottle, and this small knob, which I need to get into the living room to actually do the small knob, so... Or knob. I don't see anything here. I wonder if I can use this in the basement. No, it just lets me... It just says it's too dark and then I turn around. Damn it. It's pitch black down there, not worth risking a fall with a broken arm I'll need. Let's see. Oh, they didn't do anything. Hold on. Nothing. You would think, you know, like... No. No. Alright. And there's nothing good in the fridge. There's never anything good in the fridge. There's not even snacks. I mean, I would take some entrails for sure. Like what? If... just happened to walk by while I said that. Look, if there is a refrigerator in a horror game, it better have something disgusting on the inside.
You need help. And seek help, please.
Okay. Alright, locked. Locked. The old lock looks really old. What if I use this? Can I just, like, break through? No! I'm fine. I'm a fine person. I have no issues. Alright, something blocking on the other side. If he had this much food, what was Bullard paying Bobby Sawyer to get? I don't know. And there is no doubt. It's full of dishes. Jeez, looks like they just threw them in there. Alright, we got the stuff out of the can. There was that knob. I found a blank page inside the coffee can. A blank page? What can I do to get this blank page to actually, maybe I can heat it up. No! Listen, you know me in horror games. Stovetop is clean and probably works. No, I was gonna try and, like, warm it up. Come on. Well, it looks like I can actually, I can actually select the stove, which makes me think I can use it for something. Oh, dang it. Freaking basement again. Alright, let's just leave. What I probably need help with is rewatching the, the Silent Hill 2 story trailer over and over and over again these last 4 days. I've just been so watching it. It's hard to make out the symbols. I wonder if the mask would make it clearer. Oh yeah, I've been watching it like crazy. Portrait of Bullard feels like he's looking at me. I feel like I gotta just do... I wonder if I can move this with this poker. Piano is blocking the way. Unfortunately, I can't move it. Why not? Can I move these boxes? Yeah, but if I have, like, some leverage with this poker, I was thinking maybe I could just, like, kind of get it in between the piano and the wall and kind of push. But, no. That's not gonna work. What? I'm trying to think, creatively. I know the highway's out there somewhere. Okay, yeah, I know. I got this poker. I have to be able to use it for something. Alright, so there's a thing in this corner. Oh, do you see that on the floor? Maybe I can use the poker for these floorboards. Oh yeah. There are some loose floorboards here. Yeah, I got this poker. I'm gonna use it. There we go. If I can get this poker wedged under a board, maybe I can pry it up. There's a hidden space under the floorboards. Oh. Crap. It was a star, circle, and square. Okay. Yes. It's an old metal key. Bill, I owe you many thanks for forwarding my request to the New York Times. I think we have the opportunity to tell one of the great science stories of the 20th century and make a considerable sum in the process. The Times is a great first step, but when we are finished, I want to have headlines written about me in the front page of every paper in the country. The key to our success is Harris Bullard's brain research. He has discovered something fundamental about the operation of subconscious brain waves, and I believe that he will soon harness this knowledge to build a device whose object is to make men superhuman. Our first task is to procure this device before Bullard can publicize it, and my plans for accomplishing that are already in motion. Once the device is in my hands, I am confident that I can reproduce and improve upon his work. That, Mr. Mitchell, is where you come in. An invention of this magnitude must not be consigned to the boneyard of the academic journal. It deserves praise and recognition from the common man. We'll make it the story of the year, and then we will sell the technology to those rich enough to meet our price. For now, we wait for Bullard to finish the device. Then we will make our move. I look forward to your continued cooperation in this mutually beneficial partnership. Best regards, Graham Wellington. Whatever. Conspiring to steal Bullard's research. What is this? L20. Oh. Well, now I gotta open the safe, but I gotta get upstairs. Alright, maybe this key will work in the store over here. 'Cause whatevers. I don't know. Because it was old-timey. They weren't all worried about men and women back then. It was just men was just the standard for both men and women. Kind of like mankind. Except now they say humankind. But whatever. Alright. Let's try... Use the old key to unlock the door. Did it. Oh, bathroom. Ooh, what's that? The tub is full of leeches. This is disgusting. I bet you... I bet you this thing doesn't even really work. Okay, The Crystal Cave by Bobby Sawyer. Actually, it kind of does work, but I don't know. We rounded the corner and Johnson stopped dead, like he'd been given an electric shock. I about ran into him, cursing before I heard it. From somewhere far ahead, deep in the darkness, somebody was singing. A woman's voice. It echoed off the crystal walls and then seemed everywhere at once. The song was so faint. I listened hard but couldn't make out the words. The melody was odd, ghost-like, but it was definitely a person singing. Johnson turned and looked at me, but didn't say anything. We both understood. Somebody was down there, somebody who must know the way out. We were saved. We broke into a run then, Johnson cradling his arm as we tried to cross the forest of crystal, scrambling over translucent beams of amethyst, big as fallen redwoods. I slipped, hit the smooth surface hard, got up again. We followed the woman's voice deeper and deeper into the cave. Jimmy got to the plateau first. I could tell before I made the rise that something was wrong. In the middle of the mesa was a sort of hatch, like something off the deck of a submarine. It was round and made of steel, and sticking out of it was a metal locking wheel. The woman's song drifted up from it like smoke. I looked back at Johnson as I grasped the handle. He was out of breath, still clutching his wrist where his hand had been, trying to keep the cloth tourniquet tight around the stump. He nodded, and I gave it a turn. All right, where's the rest of the story? Oh, here we go. We got some news. Cold winter increases risk of exposure. Kansas City, Kansas. With temperatures below 20 for most of the state, experts warn that deaths from hypothermia are on the rise. Several deaths have already been attributed to the cold this year, including 2 hikers found south of Ottawa and a man in Wichita. December is one of the deadliest months, said Charles Manning, chief medical examiner at Ottawa PD. People don't realize how cold it's gotten and go out unprepared. Profound hypothermia occurs when a person's core body temperature drops below 90 F. However, scientists do not yet understand why the deep cold kills some people and spares others. According to Manning, men are at greater risk than women, and the cold is particularly dangerous for thin people. Identifying death by hypothermia can be a challenge, said Manning. If the victim is found in the snow with his clothes half off, then we know. But sometimes bodies aren't recovered. Yeah, I guess if you have... Oh, we keep going. Until much later, often without a mark on them. Scientists do not understand why some victims of hypothermia remove their clothing, a phenomenon called paradoxical undressing, while others do not. Last March, the body of a 30-year-old woman who had been missing for several days was found near Topeka. After failing to identify the cause of death, the coroner chalked it up to the exposure to the elements. The easiest way to stay safe is to not go out alone in the cold, especially at night, said Manning. If you must go out, make sure that other people know where you're headed and dress warmly. If you're in a car accident, stay in the car. Don't try to hoof it to the next town on your own. Yes, 90F. Serious, it's not that hard to understand. A bottle, the letter A is printed on the label. Ooh. I just need 2 more. Toilet papers. Can I use the toilet? The toilet is a lot newer than the house itself. Yeah, I probably just replaced it. What? Did you see? I had the mask on! Let's see. Hold on. Nothing. There's nothing in the sink. It's a flashlight. Doesn't have any batteries. Of course it doesn't. Now I gotta find batteries. Ooh, a handprint.
If Woodcutter killed Bullard, he was pretty sneaky about it. No marks on the body, no sign of a struggle. Coroner ruled it was pancreatic failure.
What?
How do you kill a man without leaving a mark on him? And why return to
Poison.
the scene of the crime?
Poisons, I say! The Week in Review. Johnson City, Texas. President Johnson boned up on reports and correspondence at the LBJ Ranch today, pending arrival of cabinet officials for a wide-ranging review of defense and foreign problems. Defense Secretary Robert S. McNamara and Deputy Defense Secretary Cyrus R. Vance were due to arrive by Jetstar at 3 p.m. CST and will remain overnight at the ranch. Saigon, South Vietnam, the Viet Cong mounted an assault on the Bien Hoa airport in Saigon on November 1st. Washington has yet to comment on the impact of the attack on U.S. operations in Vietnam. Neshoba County, Missouri, I'm guessing. 18 men arrested by the FBI in connection with the murder of 3 civil rights workers are still awaiting formal charges from the state. The men, alleged to be members of the Ku Klux Klan, are accused of murdering James Chaney, Andrew Goodman, and Michael Schwerner, with the tacit cooperation of the local police. The three activists were visiting the area to investigate the burning of a church. Alright, fine. Mississippi. Oh yeah, that's right. M.O. is Missouri. Mississippi. Whatever. Entertainment. The Supremes' Baby Love remains at the top of the charts this week, followed closely by Oh Pretty Woman by Roy Orbison. At the movies, The Outrage opened this week. Paul Newman, Lawrence Harvey, and Claire Bloom star. Alright, yeah. I don't know why I just read all that. It's just, I unlock the door. Oh, nice. We're back here now. I can open the... Where is the... It's upstairs. Alright. Alright, I have the, small knob. But not fit. Now we can open it. Yes. Bottle. The letter E is printed on the label. E-A-T. I don't know. Maybe it's dead. I don't know. Alright, so I've got something. Something, you guys. Hold on, look at this picture. Is that guy in that picture? Is he the guy that was chasing me? I don't know. Thinking maybe. No, I don't. No, wrong room. I gotta go back the other way. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. Alright. Alright, so what was the... I wonder if the note I found in the lockbox is the safe combination. Oh good, it's going to be on the stream. Alright, so L left 20. Right 50. Left 10. How is it? Alright. The Lunar Dream Apparatus, Altering the Brain to Achieve Permanent Idiofocus by H. Bullard and J. Herrera. Abstract. William Benjamin Carpenter's work describing the Carpenter effect over a century ago continues to baffle psychologists today. We have struggled to understand the linkage between the conscious and the subconscious, particularly the ways in which the subconscious mind seems to wield special knowledge of which the conscious mind is unaware. Our research attempts to give the conscious mind unfiltered access to all of the information stored in the subconscious by creating an artificial bridge between the two. We have done this in a rudimentary way, with a set of lenses that refract light by tracking alterations in brain waves, but a more robust connection requires permanent alteration of the brain. No! I don't want my brain to be altered. The Lunar Dream Apparatus combines engineering, psychology, neuroscience, and a bit of physics to create just such a connection. In order to give the subject some control over their own subconscious, we have chosen the moon as a mental mnemonic. After undergoing a treatment in the Lunar Dream Apparatus, the subject's conscious and subconscious are merged whenever a full moon is visible. This paper describes the construction of the apparatus, its function, the details of our research, and data recorded from our first test subject, co-author Josephine Herrera. Oh boy. This must be what Woodcutter was after. The Lunar Dream Apparatus. Yep. Martin Brothers Construction. Receipt for services rendered. Date June 16th, 1964. Total parts. $11.34. That was a lot. Total labor, $2.55. Total build. Okay. Notes. Installed steel siding and insulation per specification. Ran electrical for fans and evaporator underfloor to connect the main line and basement. Compressor, evaporator, freon tank, and ventilation installed and tested. Replace standard door handle with locking variety per customer request. Why lock a receipt like this away? Joe, this is the only remaining copy of our research materials. I destroyed the rest. Take this and get out of here. After I'm gone, they'll turn this house upside down looking for answers. Josie, I know about the secret room behind your wardrobe. If you stashed anything there, you must get rid of it. I've already cleaned out the freezer. I'm counting on you. Take the files, destroy the machine, and get out of here, Harris. Secret room? What did Bullard have hidden in the freezer? Search the basement freezer. Explore Josie's secret room. Did he have a body in the basement freezer? Come on. Please tell me it was a body. Oh my god. That would be the best case scenario. Oh my Auntie Nay from Wisconsin was finally watched the new trailer and and the 30-minute gameplay trailer or gameplay video, and she is so freaking excited. BB10, I'm gonna have all my family up on this. Ugh, where am I going anyways? Basement. Right? Now I've completely been thrown off. Yes, Auntie Nay. So when I'm streaming it and she's in there, you can't call her Auntie Nay, because that's what all of the nibblings call her. The nibblings call me Chudah. I'm not Auntie Chudah, I'm just Chudah. But yeah, it's Auntie Nay. You know what? I just want to say, when I die, I want on my grave, I want on my headstone to have something about being Chudah. The handle turns, but the door won't open. Something is blocking it on the other side. Oh, that's right. Wrong one. Alright, so what was in... I need batteries, though. What was in here? Oh, no, in the basement freezer. Alright, so hold on. What was I supposed to do? Oh my god. Hold on, I have notes. Let's see. Explore Josie. Oh, Josie's secret room! Oh god. Oh, that's years away. You don't have to worry about it, BB10. At least I hope. Should just wrap myself in in bubble wrap, just in case. It did not. Stop it. Okay, upstairs. No, I'm just so excited. You don't understand. This is something that me and Auntie Nay can enjoy together and bond over. Silent Hill. I love it. Love it. Alright, so behind the wardrobe. Alright, so what's here? Ooh. Josie, what were you up to? Oh, well, she'll be fangirling with me. It's fine. Some music? It's like a little room over here. Oh my god, there's a bed! The heck? This is kind of creepy. Dear Diary, I was thinking about Dad today. I finally got some confirmation from the insurance company, which fills in some blanks. Here's what I know so far. Dad went to war in 1940 to the Philippines. He had some minor injury and was discharged in 1944. He was the only member of his unit to survive the rest having died in a submarine. In 1946, his parents' home in Illinois burned down, and he turned up to collect the insurance payout. At least somebody did. He didn't have any other family, so it must have been him. But after that, I can't find any trace of him. Then, in 1952, the name Harris Bullard turns up in the footnotes of a research paper from Oakley College. Is this Dad? If so, what was he doing in the years after the war? Maybe he went abroad. There are some inconsistencies. Dad studied physics, not neuroscience. And Dr. Harris Bullard of Oakley College seems to have a chemistry background. There couldn't have been two Harris Bullards at the UFC in the 1930s, could there? Scariest thing for me is that Dr. Bullard looks nothing like the one photo I have of my father. In the photo, his face looks different, and he's not so tall and skinny. Of course, he would have been younger, as the photo was taken before I was born. But maybe it's not Dad in the photo at all. I changed my major to neuroscience and moved out here with one purpose, to figure out if Dr. Harris Bullard of Gov, Kansas, is the man who promised to marry Mama in 1939. Boing down? What? No, burned down. It's been 2 years and I'm still not sure. I don't have the guts to ask him. What if I'm wrong? What will that make me then? But he looks different. Very interesting. It's battery. I need 2. Okay. What's this? Was she speaking? What? She was stupid. Okay, well, whatever. Dear Diary, got a letter from the Herreras today. They are good parents, even if they aren't my real parents. They sent the letter to me at Dr. Bullard's address, which means they know I'm living here. I wonder if they're worried. The whole town seems to have decided that the only reason I'd stay here is that I'm sleeping with him. Oh man, I busted! I had assumed that too! I don't care what the small-minded bumpkins around here think. Hey, I'm not a small-minded bumpkin. But I hope the Herreras aren't worried. Maybe soon I can tell them what I'm really up to. Also, Bobby Sawyer gave me another draft of his novel. It's really weird, but I think it's pretty good. I've been typing up his manuscripts on Dr. Bullard's typewriter, fixing mistakes and making little edits as I go. When he's done, he's going to submit the typed version to Amazing Stories or World of Tomorrow. I hope they publish it. I don't know if magazines will even look at work by a black author. I told them to use a pen name. Tomorrow we run the first live test of the Lunar Dream apparatus. Dr. Bullard doesn't think it's going to work the first time. I hope it does. I volunteered to be the first test subject. Maybe after the treatment I'll be able to understand what happened to Dad. Wait, so Bobby Sawyer was using a pen name. Maybe he's, oh, what was the bad guy's name? What is maybe he's Woodcutter! I don't know. Alright, is that everything? I need another battery. Well, maybe I can get it out of that, I can get it out of the little monkey. No, Auntie Nay did not watch me play the original Silent Hill 2. She she's only interested in the remake. She likes the graphics. She likes how real the characters look. And you know what? That's fine. There are some people who are just going to experience the new one, and it's all right. I mean, if she really, really likes it and wants to see original, she can always check out my playthroughs that I have on YouTube. But, yeah. Where was that monkey? Man in the raincoat killed Bullard. And now he's after me. The wardrobe has been packed up. They really wasted no time in cleaning this place. No, it's not her first video game. She is an old school gamer. Old school. She has she has an old Super NES. She actually has a game room with all the, like, a bunch of old systems. Super NES, Genesis. She actually has an original, I think, Sega Saturn. She's got, original Game Gear. And she's got, like, all this stuff set up. She loved Sonic. Her like, one of her favorite games of all time is Chrono Trigger. And she actually, back in the day, not now, she actually got all the endings. So yes, she is a gamer. Where was that freaking thing? Oh, there it is. Wait, it's up here. But it was down looking at me. Oh my god. I'm scared. Wait, I've seen this before. Pretty sure this wasn't here the first time I came in. Somebody must have put it here. Woodcutter? I know it's just a toy, but something about it really bothers me. It's a monkey toy. It'll probably give me nightmares. Alright, well, I guess I don't know where I'm gonna get another freaking battery. Now what do I do? Calibrate the device. Oh, search the basement freezer. But I need another battery. Where am I gonna find another battery? Maybe Woodcutter is actually Bobby Sawyer because he was cutting wood for him, right? As his helper? What remote? Or are you just talking generally? Try the remote. Yeah, I know. I don't think they have a TV here. Alright, nothing there. It's a large trunk. Maybe I can look in the trunk again. I don't know. Anything? Looks like Josie's stuff. Linens, books. Too bad there's no batteries. Or a gun. I'll take a gun. Alright, well, let's go back in here and see if I can find another one. Any other batteries around here? Anybody? This is some good Dr. Peppers. I'm glad I discovered the zero sugar Dr. Pepper, because now I can drink, like, a few cans a day and not be consuming an additional, like, 1,000 calories. Well, it's like 230 per can, I think. But it's like, that's like almost an extra, like, 900 calories if I drink 3 cans of it. And I tend to, of this stuff, I can have, 2 or 3 cans. And it's gone. Can't I go over to the other side? Is this as far as I can go? I guess so. Alright, so where else am I gonna find a freaking, battery? Chewie, where am I gonna find a battery? He's sleeping. He's sleeping all peacefully on the bed. I can't get into the basement. Wait, maybe I should put my mask on while I'm in here. Nothing. He probably does. Battering his butt. Alright, now what? Don't think there's one here. Maybe there's a battery in here somewhere. I don't know. What's this thing? It's a clay statue with a weird face. One of them appears to be missing. Issues of the Journal of Physiology and a bunch of medical books with names I can't pronounce. Maybe there's one in here. No? Where would somebody put a battery? Is there something I'm missing here? I don't see any little... Let's go back into the bathroom. Wait, I missed a page right here. H. Bullard, Daily Log, January 8th, 1956. As I sat idly by the window today, watching the snow slowly cover the fields, I remembered the story of the Snow Woman. I first encountered it in a thin volume of Japanese folk tales that somebody loaned me at the base in Yokohama. And a decade later, it is the only story from that collection that I can really recall. The Snow Woman is a fascinating character. She is a monster, a murderer, a force of nature, yet she has human qualities as well. Having fallen in love with the young man, she spares his life in order that she may appear to him later in another form and marry him. By telling her of his father's death, the man breaks a contract. But it's not just a contract between the man and the Snow Woman. It's a contract with the universe itself. It is what binds her to the immortal plane, allowing her to live as a human with the man she loves. By breaking his promise, he has destroyed her life. She is no longer able to remain with him or with her family, even if she should want to. It is no wonder she is angry. Okay, I'm a level with you guys. I'm a level with you. That story reminds me of the third story in the Tales from the Dark movie. You guys go watch that and tell me that it wasn't inspired by that folk tale. Just saying. All right, what am I doing here? Alright, that's a little creepy. Have you never seen Tales from the Dark Side? The movie. They had actually a TV series back in the 80s, but... Guess the leeches are a recent addition. a 1912 movie. Maybe 1992, but not 1912. It was a good movie. We actually just watched it recently with I think it was Auntie Nay and the kids. Pretty sure we watched it. The lockbox was hidden in this hole. Okay, so 1990. Yes. No, the show was good. We used to watch it whenever it was on back in the 80s, and there were a few episodes of that really freaked me out. But it was, it was one of those anthology shows with different stories, and it was good. It had some good stories. Actually, if you're talking about horror shows, there was a show, and I think it was in the late 80s. It was probably in the 80s, late 80s, maybe early 90s, called Friday the 13th, the show, their TV show or whatever. The series. Friday the 13th, the series. And that was also a good horror anthology series that had some great stories. But it had nothing to do with Friday the 13th, the movie series. But that's also a good one. If you're looking for old school shows that were good, check that one out too, if you can find it. Yeah, that was before husband. Speaking of which, no wonder I like horror. It's like, I watched some of this stuff when I was little, and my mom did like spooky stories and stuff. She just didn't like the slasher movies. Oh, no. Okay, where is this last battery? What am I missing? No, I'm not gonna do that. No. Just making sure I didn't miss anything. Maybe there's something in the toilet. Might be something in the toilet. Toilet is spotless. Dang. I don't even know if anybody used it. Kind of looks like they are looking at me. What did they see in this room? It doesn't turn on. Guess it's broken. Did you ever see? Oh, what's this book? Oh, I grabbed whatever was in there. Did you ever see that movie? And it was originally a TV movie. But that movie Trilogy of Terror, first two episodes, there is no remote. The first two stories in it were okay. They weren't great, but the third story, now that was some good horror. That was some good stuff. That scared the shit out of me so bad when I was little, you guys. Like, literally, I would not want to... I'd be afraid to, like, get off the couch and walk around on the floor because I think the Zuni fetish doll was gonna, like, come and get me. Quantitative description of membrane current and its application to conduction and excitation in nerve by Hodgkin and Huxley. No dial tone. Alright, it's gotta be upstairs. Why is everything 1912? No, that was actually, I think, it was released in the 70s. Which I know was like 50 years ago, but it was Go look it up. Go look up. I forgot what the name of the episode is, but go look up the Zuni fetish doll. I'm telling you, that shit scares you as a kid. No, it's not. Everything in the drawers has already been packed up. There's gotta be. Maybe I missed it in here. Ooh, bottle. The bottle. The letter C is printed on the label. Alright. Well, at least that gets me somewhere. Alright, let's go fill these with leeches and put them in the machine. I did not watch Leprechaun, even though Warwick Davis played the Leprechaun. And if you do know, I hope you do know who Warwick Davis is. But no, I didn't watch that because it looks too silly. It looked way too silly. That was actually, I think, in the 90s too. So I was getting a little older, and I don't know. Warwick Davis. Do you not know who that is? Oh my God, you don't know. Got the bottles, but they still need leeches. Alright, fine. Alright. I filled each bottle with a leech. Alright, bottles containing leeches. Ooh, music, which means I'm making progress. Oh, battery! Door is stuck. There are electronics inside and it looks like a battery. Alright, so let's use these. I need to figure out the right order for these bottles. Must be the device Josie and Bullard built. It's some sort of... Oh, so I have to find... What do you mean I need the correct order? Maybe I gotta use the scale. I need to... Oh my God, what? Oh my God, what's going on here? Why is it upside down? Alright, oh... Alright, let's get out of there. Alright, here we go. A. Alright, so are these the same weight? Heaviest, lightest. Alright, that's heavy. Alright, so... I got it right. I got to write. Alright, so C is heavier than D. Are you talking about the Zuni fetish? Alright, here we go. Alright, so E is heavier than D. So I think D might be the lightest. Alright, so. We're at 4. 2, 3, 4. So D is the heaviest. Or the lightest. The lightest. Oh. Do you not know he played Wicket? He played Wicket and he played Willow. Alright, so D is definitely the lightest. Oh. I think C is slightly heavier than E. But it's heavier than... Alright, so I think A. A, E, C, D. E. I think that might be it. Wait, hold on. Oh, that's heavy. A is light. A is lighter than E. Oh, dang it. No, he's not going to jail. This is another client. Jeez. Alright, so A is lighter than E. E is lighter than D. No, E is heavier. Hold on. Alright, so this is light. Alright, so A is a little bit lighter than E. And C is heavier than A. C, E, A, D, I think. Alright, I think that's it. Whatever Bullard was researching, we need to make this thing work correctly. Okay. What do you mean? There's a leech inside. Okay, well, let me take... Didn't I figure it out? Fuck. Need to find the rest of the bottles, fill them with leeches, then find the correct order. But I thought I figured out the correct order. Alright, I think maybe I have to just pull them up here. So, see. Oh. Yeah, they're filled with leeches. There we go. Ordered bottles. That did it. The bottles are all in order. Now to put them into the device. Did the trick. Moon moved into position. Lunar Dream Apparatus Calibrator. Okay. And I got the battery. Okay, I put the batteries in the flashlight. It's working again. Now into the basement to find the dead body. Because you know there's gotta be a dead body down there. No! Get out of here! The dining room's a dead end. Basement. Dead. Why won't it let me downstairs? That was close. I'm stuck down here for now. I better find the light switch. Turn on the lights. I was almost dead there for real. Oh, don't do that shit! Spring cleaning with chemistry, November 9th, 1964. Spring is here, and you know what that means. Hours of household chores while the men kick back and enjoy the sunshine. But don't let spring cleaning get you down. Let Mother Nature do the work for you. That's right, ladies. I'm talking about chemistry. With careful application of just a few household chemicals, your work will be done in no time. This handy guide covers a few of the most useful concoctions you can make at home. Have mold in the bathroom? Copper sulfate mixed with calcium oxide makes a great fungicide. Tired of trying to loosen a rusty screw? Just add borax to lemon juice to create a powerful rust remover. Does your man complain about your tap water? can soften it by adding sodium carbonate. Don't waste time cleaning the hard way. A simple set of the common chemicals can help you get that work done faster and smarter. Yeah, see? Work smarter, not harder. Alright, so I guess I'm going to need chemicals. Cleaning supplies. Detergent. Bleach. Toolbox. It's empty. H. Bullard, Daily Log, June 12, 1964. Today I turned in my resignation from the college. I have arranged for my lab to be moved to my house and am having the icebox installed next Tuesday. I've taken steps to ensure secrecy. Woodcutter may have forced me out of the school, but now the research can continue without his knowledge. I'm lucky that the house has such an interesting history. Josie came to my office as I was packing up. She was distraught, her eyeshadow all smeared. I have never seen a student so emotionally affected. She has been a valuable assistant this year, and the research will be harder without her. It occurred to me to invite her to work with me at my home, but I hardly think she would have accepted. The young woman now holds a graduate degree in an esoteric neuroscience at the age of 23. What does she need an old man like me for? Empty. Ooh, a set of chemicals. None of them are labeled. Oh, great. Unknown chemical. When my dad was alive, our basement looked like this. It's filled with random junk. Was that supposed to be scary? I guess. Nothing useful. There we go. Handprint.
I haven't had a good night's sleep in 3 days. I've been giddy ever since I figured that this might be a murder case. Not even a broken arm could keep me down. Now that I'm here, the truth seems a lot more complicated. This story is my shot. Better make it count.
What's back here? Oh, it's just the other side of the stairs. What's over here? Wish I could find a light. Switch or something. I don't see any switches up here. I am looking for a light switch, but it doesn't look like there's one at the top of the stairs, which makes absolutely no logical sense because you would want to turn the light off when you're going upstairs or downstairs. Alright, what's this? Paint? Just a bunch of old paint. It probably went bad too. Bottle of lemon juice. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need to use that note. Ooh, what's this? September 14th, 1964. Are you enjoying yourself, Harris? Does it excite you to shun me, to treat me like garbage the way that you do? When you sit in bed with that little slut, do you smoke cigarettes and laugh about me? I know all about you, Harris. I know about the girl who's living at your house. You're old enough to be your grandfather, for Christ's sake. You should be ashamed of yourself. I'm ashamed of you. The whole town is ashamed of you. You are a laughing stock, Harris, a public spectacle. Now you have that Sawyer kid running your errands for you. You don't even have the guts to show your face around town. Really, Harris, I thought you were more of a man than that. You cheat on me, bankrupt me, and deny me help in my hour of need, and you still are not content. Now you insist on tarnishing my reputation with your lecherous antics. Do you think of no one but yourself? Can you really be the man I knew? My man in Louisville refused my bet this year, Harris. If I can't play the races, I don't know how I will survive. Your little vendetta will be the death of me. Do you understand? When they find me lying in the street, starved and thin and dead from exposure, the blame will be squarely upon your head. Cynthia. Yeah. Blames Buffalo. You know what? Maybe you should stop, playing the freaking track. Paint on these brushes is hard as a rock. Nothing useful. That was pretty good. The writing in this is pretty good. Makes it easy to read. Ooh. It's a tray for mixing chemicals. Oh shit. He's still upstairs. I think it's a pretty old game, but I'm digging it. Okay, so how do we identify these chemicals? Identifying chemical compounds by their flame. Oh. So copper sulfate, sodium carbonate, copper chloride. In an emergency, you may need to identify a foreign substance. Many chemicals can be isolated by observing the color of the flame that they produce when burned. The chart below lists several examples. Alright, so it's a tray for mixing chemicals. No, it's actually a mortar and pestle. Not a tray. But whatever. Alright, I'm going to put this in there. What kind of mixture am I trying to make? I should figure that out first. Alright, well, how about... I mean, I got a lot of shite here. Unknown chemical. Bunsen burner. Oh man, that goes up to the stove, I think. 78. There's nothing printed on the label. Alright. Well, oh, maybe I can turn this on. I don't know. Hot water heater. It seems to be in good shape. What do you mean 1912 musics? There's something strange here, but it's too dark to see. Dang it, I gotta find the switch. Where would if I were a switch, where would I be? Right here? No. This house don't make no dang sense. Please don't tell me the switch is hidden. What's this? Oh, I want to use it. Come on. Whoa. Secret panel. This crank looks like it's made to be detached. Better take it with me. Oh yes, I got a crank. OMG, Jen. What? Oh man, it's locked. The freezer is locked with a padlock. Well, 1 step forward, 3 steps back. It's a Jen. It is. Let's see. Gas is on, but I need to light it. Better turn the gas off so I don't kill myself. Oh, here we go. Ah, that's better. Alright, now what? Turn on the lights. Search the basement freezer. But I need to get in there first. No! I'm not gonna start it over. Don't make me come over there and spank you. Because I will. I'll get the paddle. Hey, one of the boards here is loose. There's a slot here. I bet the crank would fit it. I got a lot of stuff in my inventory. Damn it, the slot is rusted shut. Dang it, now I'm gonna have to do make the rust remover. Alright, so. Oh. Ah, how convenient. Matches. Box of matches. No, a spanking paddle. Why are you putting your butt right in my face so I can spank it, Jen? Stop. Alright, let's see. No, I'm not going to burn the house down. Can't light the burner without turning... Fine, fine. It's only been like frickin' 30 years since I've used a Bunsen burner. Alright. Now we gotta figure out what is what. Unknown chemical. A blue flame. This must be copper chloride. Okay. Deep red flame. That means this is lithium chloride. A yellow flame. That means sodium carbonate. Soda ash. Sodia. Or sodium. Not bicarbonate. Use that for what do you call it? Heartburns. An orange flame must be sodium borate, commonly known as borax. Yes, I've used a Bunsen burner in high school. Yes, in chemistry. Alright, so now what am I making? No, I need my notes. Selected documents. What's this? Research docs. No. This is newspapers, I think, right? There we go. Spring cleaning with chemistry. I don't see no soda popinski here, Jen. So, no. Rusty screw. We need borax. Borax and lemon juice. Okay. Got it. Alright. I added borax to the tray. Lemon juices. I made a paste for removing rust. I don't need these other chemicals anymore. Rust remover. You know what? That's it. No gifts for you. That's it. No gifts. It's the only thing that's gonna get you. To stop being a butt. What? Ah, the paste has loosened the rust. I can move the crank now. That was pretty handy of me. Ah, the flame can stay on. That's fine. This is a good time to review my notes. Techman wanted money, research documents, an apology. Cynthia. Oh no, she wanted money. That's it. Sounds like Cynthia is deeply in debt. She inherited Bullard's entire estate. Could she have done it? Graham Wellington has a secret. He was fired. He is in love with Josie. He is being blackmailed. He is woodcutter. I don't know. He was fired. That's it. Graham Wellington has been trying to steal Bullard's research for himself. He must have murdered Bullard. Yeah, but then I'll kill the bad guy that's upstairs. It's fine. He needs to go anyways. Bullard was being blackmailed about Cynthia's gambling, somebody named James Lowry, his relationship with Josie, his tenure at the college. Now, I need to think. I don't know. Cynthia's gambling? I'm just gonna go through each one. That's it. Somebody named James Lowry. I don't remember. That was last stream. Why is James Lowry and who is James Lowry and why did Bullard want to keep his existence a secret? There's more to this story. Okay, let's see where this passage takes me. Fine, I'll go turn it off. Oh my god, will you stop yelling at me? Better? I'm gonna get the paddle out for you, BB Ted. Yes to the paddle? Oh my gosh. You drive me. You made me this way. The heck? What's down here? Are there passageways down there? And bats. The heck are we? Some kind of mines? Looks like this is the end of the line. What is this? A blank page. I gotta find something. It's another blank sheet of paper. I think it's like got invisible ink on it or something. Canisters of some kind. They are connected to the pod. This is the device Bullard was killed for. I need to figure out why it is so valuable. Investigate Bullard's machine. This must be the control panel for the pod thing. I need to turn it on somehow. The control console is off. Looks like something fits here. The base reminds me of that weird device in the dining room. H. Bullard, Daily Log, September 15th, 1965. The main pod of the apparatus is complete. Today I tested each of the individual connections, but we won't really know if it works until we can do a proper test with a full moon. The weather conditions required by the device are very sensitive, and anticipating them is proving harder than we predicted. I must tread carefully now. Should Woodcutter know that the apparatus is functional, I would have no choice of stopping him, or no chance. We must keep the work secret. I rarely venture from the house now. The device is too valuable to leave unguarded. Graham called again today. He knows I'm up to something. He tried his best to worm some details out of me, but his attempts at subterfuge were pretty feeble. The man is an incompetent scientist, but an even more incompetent liar. Josie volunteered vigorously to be the first test subject, and I readily agreed. It's not going to work the first time anyway. Well, he probably killed her. Likely on accident, but I bet he killed her on accident. The Crystal Cave by Bobby Sawyer, Chapter 19. And it was brighter and brighter and brighter than the sun could, but cold, so cold I could see my breath. And it was dark, and I heard her voice. It was the light, and her voice was the light and the cold, and she was talking to me, talking like my mother used to talk to me, and it was beautiful, the most beautiful voice I have ever heard. And I wanted to go there, go be with her. What is this stream of consciousness? And feel her skin and see her eyes and be her eyes. But it was cold. I could see my breath. And there was an edge to her voice, sharp like a knife. Her voice had another voice under it, and it was sharp. And I thought maybe that is her real voice. And her real voice was cold and so hesitated. And then I could feel the warmth, and there was warmth, and it was all over me. And I could feel it, and I opened my eyes and saw the warmth, and it was blood. What? What is the story? I want the rest of the chapters. Damn it. What the hell was that? Alright, what's this? It looks like a page torn from a notebook. Mama, respectful always. Outrageous hats. Simply wonderful. Adores music. Never angry. Not forgotten. All alone. Josephine Turner, age 10. Age 10? He fried their brains! He fried their brains. That's what happened. It totally happened. I can see the house from here. Where's Woodcutter?
Graham Wellington wanted fame and glory. Josie Herrera wanted to find something precious. Cynthia Peckman wanted money. Bobby Sawyer wanted to be a writer. I wanted to get out of Kansas and start a real life. Now I just want to see my mother again.
Sharp hacksaw blade. He was chopping, he was chopping an apple. Whatever lived here before was pretty messy. It was a burb, I bet. It was a burb. What's this? Can I get in there? Can't leave yet. I have to figure out what that weird device is. Alright. But I don't know. You know what this area needs? It needs some Silent Hill sounds. What? It does. Ugh. This area needs Silent Hill sounds. I got here through the I don't know. Through there. Alright, anyways. Canisters. Ah, here we go. A hacksaw. The blade is rusted and useless. Put the new blade in the hacksaw handle. Now what am I supposed to do? Ah. Here we go. Can't open the doors. There's a small chain holding them shut. Okay, the console is powered up. Now to get it calibrated. Wait, before I use this thing, I think it needs to be calibrated to the moon. Oh yeah, that's right. I see. This must be how the machine is calibrated. What? Oh, it's gotta be in an order. Oh my god. Alright, that's right. Oh my god, I gotta memorize it. That did it! It's on! This must be what Bullard and Josie were working on. The lunar dream apparatus. Alright, now what? It's all on. Alright, now what do I do? Oh god. Oh no! No, not in there! Shit! Oh, I gotta go upstairs. No. Oh, I guess I'm hiding in here. Uh-oh. I'm gonna get my brain fried. Dead. Damn it! What? This is another bad ending. Mm-hmm. No, I'm not restarting. The heck? Is this supposed to happen? I just gotta walk down this hallway. Forever. Doesn't look like it's ending. Can one of these doors open, maybe? Am I supposed to do something? I don't have anything in my inventory, do I? Alright. Nope, I don't have an inventory. It does have a little bit of, yeah, well, Groundhog Day. There's a little bit of Pulp Fiction vibes. Or Silent Hill vibes. I think, wasn't this the game where we did the radio, or like radio was, no, or something else. What's going on with that radio? I don't know. Alright, I gotta go backwards. Yep. It always does this shit. But the hallway is now backwards. Oh. Weird looking clay statue. I can tell that it's really old. Now what? Oh! Okay. Oh, my head hurts. I think I lost consciousness. Where am I now? What? Am I going crazy? Bill, I have made an incredibly fortunate discovery. About a month ago, a student came by with an old newspaper clipping he had run across. It was dated 1932 and contained a photograph of 4 men arrested in a Chicago police bust. One of them is the spitting image of our dear Bullard. The student thought the photo quite curious, particularly because the man pictured is identified by a different name, James Lowry. I laughed it off as coincidence and sent the student on his way. That evening, however, I became consumed with the insane idea that perhaps this was not happenstance after all. Could it be that in 1932, our own Harris Bullard was arrested under a different name? With the right connections, confidential police files are as easy to access as public records. I received today a carbon of James Lowry's 30-year-old arrest report. He was suspected of laundering money for a criminal organization, but was never formally charged. Sometime between his arrest and his release, his mugshot was taken. Thankfully, this photo was included in the documents I received. It is undeniably Bullard. It seems that there is more to our mutual friend than meets the eye. Best regards, Graham Wellington. What? What's this? Bullard isn't who he claims to be? He's a con man. Ancient bags of barley. No, I'm not giving you gifts because you lose consciousness. And I don't believe that. Roosevelt signs Cullen-Harrison Act. Washington, D.C. Today, President Franklin D. Roosevelt signed the Cullen-Harrison Act, or Beer Bill, into law. The law gives states the authority to legalize the sale of beer and wine containing 3.2% alcohol or less. Man, that's weak. For many, the act marks the first step towards dismantling the Volstead Act and ending prohibition. Supporters of the act argue that prohibition has led to a rise in organized crime. It did. A lot of small-time bootleg operations just went out of business, said a local restaurant owner, who asked that his name be withheld. Yeah. What's this? Still some alcohol left in here. Ooh. Alcohols. Do I have a cup? Dang it, I need a cup. I need a drink. No prohibitions. It made crime. You know, prohibition made Al Capone a whole shit ton of money. I'm just saying. It's an old furnace. This is another blank paper. J. Lowry, Daily Log, January 5th, 1944. Harris died today. The whole squad gone. thing is, it should have been me. I was supposed to be on that sub. I asked Harris to switch with me this morning, right as the crew was boarding. Told him I didn't feel well. I have never liked submarines. Harris was the only person I've ever really thought of as a friend. My associates in Chicago would stick a knife in my back without blinking an eye if they thought it would get them some dough. In fact, I'm sure that's what they intend to do the moment I step off this boat. Perhaps I should see Harris's passing as an opportunity. All of his things are here. His papers, his extra dog tags, the physics books he showed me. His passport is here. Everyone who knew us personally is at the bottom of the ocean. Maybe my dear friend Harris has provided me with a way out. Oh my god, no! I'm gonna kick your butt. What do you need a ladder for in here? It's just storage. I don't think. You've got to store ladders somewhere. Ooh, a bottle. Hold on. I gotta get this bottle for the booze. Go back, bottle for the booze. Dang it. Now I gotta go around. Find a way out. Maybe I can turn the lights on. Nothing happened. Maybe there isn't any electricity in here. Crank is missing. Nothing is ever easy. Nope, it is not. That's okay, BB10. I'm gonna have some. I'm gonna have some vodkas tonight. There we go. It's an empty jug. Empty moonshine jug. All right. What? Don't shoot at me. There's still some alcohol left in here. The jug is full of alcohol now. It smells like disinfectant. Yeah, but it's fine. The jug is full of alcohol. It burns my eyes. Alright, moonshine it is. Do I have a crank? No, I don't. See, I don't have a crank anymore. But I do have. Let me use this. Oh, man. Ah, it's too bright. Alright. Alcohol burns, right? I wonder if this is going to work. I don't know. We're going to try it. I wouldn't want to drink it, but I bet this old moonshine burns pretty well. It's full now. And now I just need to start up the generator. Generator needs a crank. Dang it. Ah, here we go. Ah, it's a large metal crank. Well, too late. I bought some vanilla vanilla vodkas. Vanilla flavored vodkas from Binny's yesterday to mix in with my Dr. Pepper. Okay, now let's see if I can get this thing going with one arm. Yeah! Ugh, dang! All the lights just popped. Will the gate work? It will. It's a body. It's still warm. He's dead. I have to get out of here. I never did search the basement freezer. Alright, well. There's a well over here. The bootlegging room was hidden at the bottom of this well. Oh, this is that house. Or where the machine is. Somebody blocked the door with this board. Okay, that's taken care of. I'm starting to understand. I just need to put the pieces together. The dead man in the underground room was... Graham Wellington? That's it. Wellington is dead. That means the man in the raincoat is somebody else. But who? The truth about Harris Bullard is he's still alive. He's an imposter. He killed Wellington. He knew nothing of science. No, that's not it. I need to think. No, he's still alive. No, he is an imposter. That's it. It seems like Bullard's entire life is a forgery. He went to a lot of trouble to cover his past. Why? Because they were trying to kill him. The man we know as Harris Bullard is really James Lowry. James Lowry stole Harris Bullard's identity. But then where's the real Bullard now? He died overseas! I'm closed now. Just a few more riddles to solve. Or I'm close. A few more riddles. Which we gotta solve soon. Oh my god. What was that? I gotta solve this soon because I gotta get that thing filed after this. Alright, so what am I supposed to do now? Search the basement freezer. Okay, we gotta do that. No, I do! I have to! I gotta get it filed so I can get courtesy copies to the judge for next week, okay? Plus, I gotta send, service copies before 5 o'clock, so. Freezer is locked with a padlock. Alright, nothing. But I got this little dude, the weird statue. I'm not gonna file it during the stream because I gotta figure. Oh my god. Oh my god! I've gotta put together image. Just don't. If I'm not finished in the next 10-15 minutes, I'll call it here and then finish it tomorrow. Although tomorrow it will be a later stream because I gotta drop off Monty and one of my nieces to the airport. And their plane leaves at 3:45. So, oh shit, wrong way. So, I'd like to get them there like a couple hours early, just in case. But that means I'm gonna have to do it. They're going to Boston to see their uncle and cousins. Okay. So that was Bullard. It's his ghost! It's Bullard's gold, or Lowry, whoever. A key. Small key. It looks like the kind used for a padlock. April 7th, 1946. Dear Harris, I understand why you have not responded to my previous letters, why you have made every effort to avoid me, why you never wrote me during the war. I didn't want to admit it, but I'm tired of playing the fool. You found someone else. You don't love me anymore. I understand. I'm not even angry with you about it. You are a vile man. I thought you had died in the war, and yet here you are, living without us in Chicago, pretending to be out when I knock on your door. I wanted to look into your eyes and ask you for the truth, but I don't need to any longer. You can rot in that little apartment of yours for all I care. What I do not understand is how you could do this to your own child, our child, the child you have never even met. The child I have raised for the last 5 years while you were doing God knows what in the Philippines. The child who has a father that came back from the war and won't even visit, won't even call. But you no longer want me. I understand. But for what you have done to your own little one, I will never forgive you. Rosanna Turner. The address is circled on the back. Address circled on the back. Daily logs. Yes. I don't know. No, it wasn't a daily log. She said something about the address on the back. Musings, profiles, notes to Joe, Joe's diary, Crystal Key. Oh, 4 or 5. Letters from Cynthia. Miscellaneous. Maybe that's in there. Yeah. Well, I guess I don't see it. I don't know. Alright, so I have a key. Where was there a, oh yeah, the freezer downstairs. Let's go back down. I wish there was fast travel in this game. This is just taking forever just to walk places. All right. Okay. The lock is off. This is the last place left to explore. Am I ready to move on? There's no turning back after this. Yes, move on! Uh-oh. The dead body is gonna be me.
Hypothermia. Kills in a matter of hours and leaves no mark. Bullard died in his freezer. Or was it James Lowry? Now that I've gathered all the pieces, I just need to put them together. A scientist with a past, a dead colleague, an ex-wife down on her luck, a girl with no father, and a boy with no future, a snow woman, a full moon. Now I just need to get out of here alive.
I bet the door locked behind me. No, Jen! Oh! Oh my god! No! Not back here! I should have seen that jump scare coming. Oh. It's supposed to be scary, I think. What the heck is this? It's this movie. Yeah. What? Who killed Harris Bullard? No, that was Graham Rollington. Cynthia Peckman. I think Bobby Sawyer did it. I'm gonna take a guess. Guess I was wrong, right? I don't know. I'll probably get the bad ending again. It was, yeah. Ending B achieved. No, ending D would have been the worst, I think. Search for local reporter ends. Uh-oh. Today, police halted their search for Patricia Gable, who was presumed dead. Gable, a young reporter from Colby, vanished without a trace 2 weeks ago. Police suspect foul play, but so far no suspects have been named. Dead Secret by Robot Invader. I got the bad ending! Bad Prunty. Sounds familiar. Alright, I guess that's it. I finished it 2 minutes before my 2-hour mark. Perfect. Alright, so tomorrow I will stream something. I don't know what time. It might be like